Alright guys, we're doing the Countess up to here with a full mod party. I wanted to watch the cutscene, but I always forget the Darkest Dungeon, it's any button click cancels videos. Sadly, I was trying to increase my volume and I skipped the cutscene. There are other people who have posted the video, so if you've never seen it before, go check it out. It's a nice cinematic cutscene, but sadly we will not be watching it here. Though it doesn't take an incredible amount of imagination to figure out that, yeah, no crap, she's not dead. Real quick, make sure I got my skills I want. Forward one, back one. Yeah, okay. Alright, we all good. Yep, I'm not going to show every fight. I'm going to try to do some highlights of certain fights and just kind of what's going on with the channel. If you got some time to chill and kill with me here, that'd be greatly appreciated if you watch. So, what to expect in the future? I think tomorrow, and actually let's do that. That'll help us decrease stress and stuff and get us a little bit of battle buffs. So tomorrow, I think I'll have enough time to do some, what I call, what do I want to call it? I guess free time to do, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Free time to do scripted videos. There you go. That is not hard to say at all. So I want to do that video, the reason why speed is so good and important in Darkest Dungeon. I've been meaning to do that one for a while. I just haven't gotten to it due to my vacation. The crazy Crimson Curse, already prepared for it, got blood. Yeah, so just due to all that craziness, I really didn't have a lot of time throughout the last 2 weeks to do it, but it's still in my mind. There's been a couple of good video ideas put out there. Such as one is example like 10 most annoying / I'm assuming dangerous attacks in the game. So I thought that was a pretty cool one to do because we have all these enemies we kind of dislike and don't like, and sometimes they're only for one skill, and other times it's for like the collection of themselves. So I think that'd be really fun to do. So I'm going to be looking at doing that one. So what you can probably expect in the future. So what you can probably expect in the future here is a video about the enemy fighting skills, or this is the other video I'm going to put up. I do want to do a video like I did with the Swine Skiver, Swift Gas and all that, which enemies you the enemies you think are the hardest. So it's either going to be the veteran or the skills ones to come out first, and then we'll go back through and we'll hit up, oh my gosh, 3 crits, that's not even right. Then we'll go back through and say, alright, you know, whatever one we do now, we'll do later. Because I would love to do both. It's just those do take a considerable amount of time. It's either because I'm trying to get footage of it, or it is just a longer script. So, those can take a little bit. Such as, for example, if you're watching this, and if you have not noticed, it kind of came out, I think, like shortly after my vacation. I did put up the best skills list in the game. Just a small personal rant here. I believe YouTube over the last like 8 days when I was on vacation saw I wasn't putting out videos and really reduced my impressions. That's what we go, impressions. So my views have been down. Not that it's particularly, you know, whatever, but if you were used to me being in your feed more and you actually see this video and you haven't seen a couple of my other ones I have been putting out, so go feel free to go check out that video. It is in here along with a couple of the butcher's fights. But besides that, we'll be back into our average, hopefully 3 videos a week. Sometimes they're helpful, such as the speed video on this Friday. Other times they're for more entertainment, such as, oh no, I can't have another one of you eating all the... wait, so that's the paranormal. I count as paranormal? I mean, it's gross, but is it really paranormal? Oh well. I don't care. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you used to watch my channel a lot, and for some reason this video did manage to sneak back into your recommended, please just keep an eye out. I am still doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And Friday, I mean. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Still posting pretty regularly, to be honest. And as I said before, a pretty wide variety of things as well. So hopefully one of those things at least interest you. If not, feel free to always let me know in the comments about why you thought X video was boring or what would make it more fun for you, and we'll see if we can change towards that direction. For the most part, this is a community. I don't have a strict, like, I have to do 6 videos of these and all that stuff. I usually try to mix it up. So if you're sitting there one day and going, you know what, that'd be fun, feel free to comment about it. I will try my best to incorporate it. It's not always possible because sometimes it's such a change, or it's just not practical for the amount of time I do get to actually dedicate to the channel. For example, I know a lot of people really like watching people do like Twitch and stuff. It is so hard for me to get long periods of time without like serious interruptions that Twitch isn't always the most valuable thing for me. Twitch is one of those things where in an ideal world I'd love to maybe do 2 to 3 hours on like every weekend of stuff, but for the most part I'm so gone on the weekends where if I do get that perfect time where there's like no real issues, that's when I do like my quiet, not live audio pieces like this. So just a little insight in there. Yeah, so if you ever wondered why Hidden SQuiDZ doesn't do Twitch as much, I would only be doing Darkest Dungeon the whole time, and to be honest, if I was to hold a Twitch thing, I'm not exactly sure what I already have a campfire. Might as well go for broke. Maybe I can pop a campfire in this next room here. But yeah, that's why. It's just, yeah, Twitch is a lot of time. I'm not exactly sure what I would do for 2 to 3 hours. Because I'm usually, if I play Darkest Dungeon, it's almost always video related. Rarely do I do it purely for, what do I say, purely for just fun anymore, I guess. I still enjoy the game, but I usually don't log on without a purpose in mind, which is fine with me. I don't need to always have a purpose, but it does make a difference when I have to dedicate 3 hours just to essentially Twitch stream rather than getting video footage, for example, veteran enemies and stuff. And theoretically, in a world, I could do that and Twitch stream. The only problem is, I think with how I have my software set up, the in-game recording and the audio footage, of like me talking get melded together. So even if I was to get footage from that, it would, I believe, this is what happened to me one time, it has me talking in the background, which is slightly annoying because like you try and listen to the gameplay, then if I say have 2 voiceovers, that's just a nightmare. I could mute it, but I do think the background noise is something not soothing, but it's nice to just kind of listen to rather than silence or another like offbeat audio track. So that's kind of why I do it, but I'll try to figure out something in the future. I'm sure there's a middle ground somewhere. I just haven't discovered it yet, because I've only done like maybe 4-ish Twitch streams, maybe even less than that. I don't have a crap done, to say the least. So, ow. Now, what I will say is, and this is way off in the future, when Darkest Dungeon 2 gets rumored to come out, I will actually do a lot more Twitch streams of that for the sole reason I'll pretty much do that, take that video footage with me overlaying it, and essentially then I'll upload that to YouTube. So that's really good. So wait, she can get like a disgusting... So she can get like a disgusting amount of HP healed. I want to see if that stacks, because if that's true, that's just stupid. Let's put that on her. Nice. 10% if anti-venom in inventory. They don't really do. I mean, there's blights. Might as well. It's just 1 point. Ooh, let's go with that. Sharpening beak. Those are some dang good skills. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Alrighty. Depending on how much walking, and you know, with the walking mod, it actually goes fairly quick. Oh, there's a fight right here. Okay. Oh, I am, just wait a second. Am I lost? No, I'm not lost. Okay, no problem. I have the general outline of the map. Like I said, I think I've said that before. I have the general line of the map open just to kind of help accelerate where I'm going. So, I could take a million fights, but for the most part, doesn't really do an incredible amount. So I am gonna just kind of beeline, because even if you head straight 6. No, so she doesn't get a extra HP from other stuff. It's only when she like it's like riposte crits. Okay. As I'll say, because if she got like 2 HP on top of 2 HP on top of the healing received, like, oh dang. Is that just a discard? Oh, double stun. Oh, holy crap, that is that's gonna suck, to say the least. Wow. A double stun. I wonder what those stun chances are. Decent. That were they rolled like, you know, exactly what they needed, but wow, I need to go soon. I'm getting shredded here. Wow, a couple of those crits will help though, dang. Get some protection on them, right? Yeah, 20% protection. Minus 100 dodge. I'm guessing I probably won't be dodging anytime soon, huh? 12 HP, very nice. We're gonna kind of chance it that we get to go before this guy does. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Get rid of him. Give this guy a main heal then. Boop. 9. That's not bad. We'll take it. 12 total. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alrighty. Yeah, good stuff. I do like this party a lot. While I'm kind of waiting for the enemy's attacks to cycle through. Ouch, 6 bleed. A lot of people have asked that I do a tier or mod review. I have been for the longest time considering that, and I could have a couple of classes, and I think I will eventually. If you don't know, on this channel I have a section of character reviews that are pretty in-depth via like footage and other stuff on them. I don't think I would go that far, because those take a lot of time, but I think I would give maybe my thoughts on them, which parties and characters I think they would excel in. And the only reason why I have to be like semi-careful about that is because I didn't actually use a lot of modded characters with a lot of normal characters, to be honest. So a lot of the interactions I had were with all modded, but for the most part a lot of the modded characters can somewhat like reflect other characters in the game, so it shouldn't be too hard to be like, well, if you take these 3 people, they're probably going to be very similar. So because like the Twilight Knight is very reminiscent of the Leper, and I think the Leper goes well with XYZ class, and certain classes are just so dang strong you don't even need to say like, well, you should pair them with this class. It's pretty much whatever class you got available, do it, because it's just too stinking good. Same thing for the Duchess. So the classes that I think are just too good just to not like just generically have in your party are 2 right here. And throughout the mod campaign you probably saw me really leaning heavily on them, because like I said, they are so good. And why they're so good: high damage, good DOT, some of the stress based damage, DOT based damage abilities the Crow has. It's just so good compared to the Plague Doctor. Like, the Plague Doctor still got pretty dirty DOTs. But this one just does way more damage. Like, if you look at this, come on, go away. So it's 8 to 17 damage, and it only gets like minus 25% damage modification. And a lot of the Plague Doctor stuff is like negative 80 to 90%. So you figured maybe a point or 2 less dot damage, and then you also get the extra X raw damage. The critical buff's also pretty nice. Decently natural base speed. 10 natural base speed is really good. I don't need that. So the character class in general, it's not extremely overpowered, but in a sneaky way. Oh yeah, whatever. The Crow in a sneaky way is super strong though. It is easily probably one of the better mods out there, but it's not screaming overpowered, because it doesn't have like a riposte where it can't, like, I don't know, it's just like I said, it's, if you really look at it, you go, no, the Crow's pretty strong, but sometimes on the face value you go, oh, it's got single high DOT damage, it does decent single target damage, and then you say, well, it's also got pretty good like speed, and I think the dodge is respectable, right? Yeah, 30. Yeah, so I mean, like, for the most part, everything on the character is pretty respectable. The only thing, kind of like the Plague Doctor, 39 HP, and that's actually not terrible. I mean, it's not high. 35, 39, 54, 50. Actually, these two back here are pretty squish. Because I think a Jester is like... How much is a Jester? 35? Vestal's 40 something, I think. So, it is the lower end of the spectrum in terms of HP. However, one cannot deny the... she sits where he sits, whatever it is. Sits in the 4th position, and the 4th position can get hit with some serious damage-based abilities, but for the most part, your first 3 rows tend to be the more I'm gonna get messed up by abilities, as you just saw there. So I don't know. I don't think I've had a crow die this whole game, to be honest. I probably did, I just don't remember, but off the top of my head, crows were one of the very few people I felt like comfortable with actually bringing anywhere. As I said, because of just how dang good they were. We are going to skip this little segment of walking right now to save time. Alright, we're back. Got ourselves a good old normal fight here. We are going to focus the insatiable ghoul pretty hard, though. The flesh eaters, I mean, nah, we got enough HP and stuff. They're not really going to worry us. I will just kill the one just because we already had it little focus fired, but definitely ghoul. Half HP gone 1 turn. Skull toss. Ouchie. Nice dodge. Would have been a lot of stress damage. Thing would have been like, well, I think I have a plus 20, 25%. So you figured, add that plus the skull toss damage, and you're looking at a pretty good. Hey, look at that, 215 crits in a row. I mean, if that was the Plague Doctor, that would have been like 0 damage for Plague Grenades or Noxious Blast. But instead, the Crow can pump out 30 damage critical, while still stacking 10 points of DOT. So, just an absolute ridiculous class. Blight resist is pretty high or no? Ooh, Creeping Cough, that's terrible. Let me see if I got a Campfire ability to remove that. Nope. Creeping Cough's minus 20% damage. Yeah, the Blight's 130%. Well, 120, but still, 120 is really high. I'm actually super surprised I got a Blight on me there. I thought it had a higher Blight resist, and it did. Got an antidote. I'm not sure what to do about the disease. I don't think I got anything. Oh, it's self only. Brr, that sucks. Yep, you're just gonna have to walk with Creeping Cough. Oh well. Man, that's a lot of campfires. I might try to do the whole thing in one go, because I'm definitely not gonna walk this far back for a campfire. This is way too far. Eventually I will start saving campfires for the fight, but as of right now I'm not gonna hold my breath on it because I still got a long way to go for the whole dungeon. I do hate manservants, let me say that much. Every time I come in here you probably hear me say that. I would rather leave these guys alive, and trust me, these guys are no joke. They friggin' hurt. But I just cannot stand the guarding, the thirsting, the I forget what their one stress damage based ability is. I can heal HP loss. Now it does suck when you get stunned, but like I said, for the most part, I can heal HP loss. What I really hate dealing with is stress damage, getting guarded, like all that crap. That really gets me going. I hate that kind of crap. Hate stress damage. It's just unnecessary points that eventually build up. And HP, for the most part, if you get a couple of lucky rolls, unlike that, you can move along just fine. Boop. 11 points. Alrighty. I don't really have any stuns in this party, and that is probably the biggest weakness, is that I can't really control a fight. Okay, good news is it won't go before me, so... Holy crap, triple holy crits across the board, man. That is insane. Wow, that is insane. That like just washed away that whole damage. Alrighty, let's get us to our first door here, yeah? Let's do that. Sorry, I'm just keeping track of time. I probably want this to be a... No! Oh, what is that? Oh, that sucks. He's gonna have absolutely 0 speed. Wow. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to start skipping some of these fights, so... I showed where the yellow key is at. I'm gonna show you the yellow gate. For the most part, I'm gonna show you after the video, and a couple of these fight scenes will get skipped. Unless I think it's a good one to show. Whatever that means anymore. But I'll still show this one. Because this one is turning out to be very odd positioning for me. And I want to show you how you can try to slowly position yourself back into a good scenario. Not that it's extremely difficult, but you do need to learn when your party gets shuffled how to do it. For the most part, if you don't have a skill, you obviously just manually move back. If you do have an option, though, to do a skill, but it's not the ideal skill... Oh, shoot. Got him. I would still probably move back. The one turn you take to move a person back, compared to getting your party correct, is probably not even close in terms of, like, long haul, how good it is. Because if your party can't operate at 100%, solely based on the fact that you have like a person out of position, you just move them. I know it's not fun, but enemies really don't shuffle that often, so in reality you shouldn't feel like you're losing an opportunity to like... Not an opportunity. You shouldn't feel like, oh, if I move them forward it doesn't matter, I'm going to get just moved right back. Because this obviously is not Butcher Circus, so... If you move somebody, most likely they're not going to get pulled or shuffled again. Same thing goes for it if you get a party surprise against you. Just take the time to do 1 or 2 turns of moving. If you're not able to do a whole lot and you like need someone to stun, I guess do it. But I still pretty much am an advocate for... Surprises suck, they're going to ruin your party count, but do your best and just shuffle them back into position. What's your disarm chance? 80, 60. Well, you are the best. Oh, awesome stuff. Alrighty, everyone. This is probably where I'm going to pick back up officially. And if you're wondering why, I actually walked a decent amount. I'll show you. So I think we skipped out right around there. And I walked all of this because it's huge. And we only have this fight. I don't believe just one more coming up. And, it'd be a good time just to come back in, I think. We are going to kill the manservant, and then we're going to start taking care of ourselves in terms of stress and HP. Tell you what, that midnight sinuet... Oh man, that's right, it's so strong. Yeah, we're going to start healing because it's a potential for a lot of damage. Whoops, wrong building. Still gives generic protection to everyone, so it's not... Ow, that had to be higher end of the damn... Oh, and it's done. Alright, I need to kill this guy next. Typically, I don't focus them. They don't really ever need to be focused. Huh. Well, alright. Never mind, not much focusing I can do there now, so we're just gonna hope we don't get someone to death's door. Yep, stunned, unstunned. There's a... That's not good. I got really slow speed. Granted, they got slower speed. Oh, I was about to say, I swear. Yeah, I mean, I could have easily have lost someone there. I still easily could. I'm going to do my best to kill this guy. It's probably not going to happen. I'm actually going to transform. I believe there's a stun in here. Yeah. I just want to ensure Dude. I cannot believe that did not stun. What was that, 80%? I mean, I guess, dude, no way. I mean, it's a good thing I healed. I could still bleed from that, though. And, oh my gosh, she might die. Oh, super aggravating. No matter how well you play, sometimes you just... So, I'm gonna teach you a lesson in saving somebody. There's times where you just have to accept the fact that it's probably not going to go too hot for you. And I'm going to show you how to come back from a scenario like that. It's actually real. This is actually pretty good that's happening. I'm not a fan that it's happening, but it's at least a learning opportunity, to say the least. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show how we take care of the business. Alright, obviously having campfires is a huge help. Just getting more HP is always great. But then we're going to show you how to... Now, does everyone come back? Yeah, they all come back. Okay. We're going to try this again. Just to see how this goes. Getting itchy. Getting itchy. There we go. Oh, that's amazing. Alright. A little revenge. We're gonna alright, well. Hey, there we go. Okay, missing a crit, missing a crit, missing a crit. Evidently better already, however, that's a... Oh, man. Oh, no way, that's huge. There you go, see? You persevere and you get a virtue. Oh my gosh, still getting focused, though. Sometimes this happens. Like, one individual just becomes just the absolute, like... Yeah, it just seems like they get like everything focused on them. And sometimes that can be really hard, because sometimes in Darkest Dungeon you're like really kinda used to the damage being spread throughout. So sometimes when one person just keeps getting every attack and you only really got one form of HP heal, it is the risk you take. But man, so well, that's why I showed how to technically do it properly. I backed out, even though I probably could have just lost her and finished this whole area up. We're trying to teach some useful skills for the future, not always bashing your head against the wall. So man, this comp, oh my gosh, dude, sometimes you just like face that one composition where you just kind of look back and you go like, well, what happened, like what did we do wrong? And sometimes it's like, I didn't do a terribly huge amount wrong, it's just sometimes that's how it goes, dude. And this is the damage these things can do. I mean, they aren't great to leave alive long term, but typically they're not just like bashing you for like 16, 25 crits the whole dang time. Typically it's a little less, or a dodge. I mean, I suspect that ability isn't the highest of accuracy. So, but look at that. I mean, if you remember how much I backed out with, now obviously getting the virtue is huge, and I'm not going to pretend that I like willed that into existence. No, that was 25% luck. But you know, with a lot of aspects in Darkest Dungeon, sometimes a little bit of luck and a little bit of perseverance can help you. Other times it can send you to the grave, and you just kind of have to balance that on a knife's edge. Be like, is this no? This dude has been activating these things. I think I'm like 6 out of 8 or 7 out of 8. And I've looked at those percentages before. They feel like a little bit like bullcrap, if I'm gonna be honest. They're like, oh, it only works 40% of the time. Well, works 40% of the time all the time. That's all I'm gonna say. It seems like it's like every curio I walk by, the guy's like, oh, gotta check that out. Oop, gotta check that out. It's like, okay, alright. If you say so. I am trying to get out of here with less stress damage. Which is kind of laughable, because at this rate, everything here does stress damage. Just literally everything. I mean, it's so hard to avoid stress damage. We have a manservant and a sycophant. So, And once again, they're just playing that game where they go, oh, you want to get out with 0 stress damage. Let me not use the thirst or anything. I know the thirst can do stress damage, but it's like, ugh, frustration. So I do sadly think this is going to be one of our last fights here. Let me double check the map. Yeah, it's second to last fight. So I'm going to try to get just a little more stress damage healed off here. Shoot, I'm just gonna take it. You can't let those things live. And I did get at least 3, well 6 total, so you know. Alright, and we're gonna end this video with picking up the key. The key. Oh, look at that. Double secret, holla dollar. Oh no, that was the last fight. Oh, we got the red key. Okay. I'm gonna go... Ah, say it was gutsy. Oh, it's a fight. You know what? That's actually not terrible. Kill these 2 guys. Actually, kill these 2 guys. And for the most part... Man, that thing has just been critting from the get-go. Holy cow. So yeah, I'm gonna focus these 2 guys. And then for the most part, I think I'm going to play around with my food right here. Maybe do about 2 main heals. Oh, frickin' A. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it really sucks. That 10 extra, I could be at 28 stress damage. But instead, I'm at 38. Alright. Pretty good recovery though. Like I said, a lot of 25% RNG really saved my butt there, but hey, we take it. Take it where we can get it. Now there is one thing, hopefully it doesn't, okay. Dead, okay. I think the people who made this map got this slightly wrong here. And let me see if they did. Oh, what the heck is that? Alright, I'll pick it up, sure. What don't I need anymore? Yeah, get citrines out of here. Oh, yeah, they definitely got their map wrong. Alright, back it up. Back it up. We do have the key for the Countess now, and to show where that room would be, it'd be like right around here. So what I'm gonna do is actually get there in this video. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead again. We'll pop up somewhere else, and then I'll show you. Alrighty, here we are at the red door, and like I said, if we go through said red door, boom, done. It would, what it will do is, it will connect to this room, which has nothing, and then it will expose this room. Hopefully I get a scout so you can, see what I'm talking about. No, it's not scout. Alright, so yep, boss is right there. We will end the video here. I will do some more stuff. I could actually theoretically take on the Countess now, but I have a couple of diseases and stuff that really hurt. And you actually can't even see. Oh, replaced. Oh. I didn't know that could replace diseases. Interesting. But anyway, I do have it on a Crimson Curse. I'm rather low on stuff. Had someone on Death's Door. Don't really feel like doing it. Alright, thank you for watching. I am going to clean this stuff up over here. But I hope you enjoyed, learned a lesson about how to back out. And look at that recovery. Look at that recovery. How's that, like 80, 60, 60, 60 something? And we're exiting with like practically nothing. Well, we would, but I'm going to keep going like a stubborn butt. But in reality, we could end here. Thank you for watching.